Hello? Real deal.
Wes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Oh man, this shit is crazy, man. I'm trying to be able to get the right mic, man. How's it going, man? How's Florida treating you?
Florida's beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's getting cold though. It's getting cold, but it's beautiful, man. I'm just excited, man. I'm excited. I'm finally on live, man. I'm excited.
Can you hear me, G?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you
You can
clear.
still hear me? Okay, man.
Yep. Oh,
You know,
now I can hear you. I can hear you extra crisp.
I've been drinking that good old eggnog and brandy and shit. So I'm just trying to be able to check in with you. But how's it going, man?
Oh, everything's going pretty good, man. Everything's going pretty good. I'm blessed. Can't say much, man.
For
How's
sure,
yourself?
G. Everything is moving, man. Your boy's getting some Amazon sales.
Oh,
You
oh,
know,
what you got posted up for sale?
drawstring bras, because I know that female demographic, man, whoever that's selling drawstring bras, hair products, that's specifically going. But yeah, I'm just trying to be able to help more dudes get in this transition. Like I had a couple consultants that got on the panel, got some sales and everything. So, and
Man,
plus it's a
your
high ticket product.
no, I'm sorry to break you up, man. Your information, man, is golden, man. Like real talk, real talk. Because I'm planning on taking the information you gave me and like, because I'm about to start like a superstore. Like, but when I get down to DR, remember like when I spoke to you,
Mm.
like what I'm trying to do in DR with all the phones and everything. But right now I'm just flipping cars and just painting cars right now.
Yeah, man. Because with my information, it's not to be able to derail what you got going. It's pretty much of a enhance of
Hmm.
pretty much giving you the lens on what else is rising. Because right now, I'm pretty much eating good off of my crypto portfolio and the way how
Hey,
the
what's up with that? Like,
cryptocurrency.
okay, so when the crypto went down, because it went down 3,000, right?
Yeah, it went three down 3,000, but it went up 4,000 literally the next day. It's on some
Okay.
wild. It's on some cowboy shit. Like it's on some cowboy shit. Everything is literally by the hip. But I
So so
managed to get in the shit when it was very dirt cheap. But it's like altcoins. I ain't necessarily invested in Bitcoin. It's literally the other cryptos that's running around.
no real estate,
The real estate is pretty much me doing uh,
wholesale.
wholesale wholesale real estate, but that's pretty much just me assigning contracts and assigning it to like some developers and shit. Couple of white
Uh,
homies, they put me on game when it comes to
oh,
the Bitcoin ATM. So next year, I'm planning to try to do some shit when it comes to the Bitcoin ATMs and try to figure out what's the companies that's doing the specifics when it comes to that. Like we got a global reset coming in. You can still hear me, right?
yeah, I can hear you. Hey, but I
Okay.
got I got a
Yes,
question to
sir.
ask. I got a question to ask about the
Yes, sir.
wholesaling. About the wholesaling. So when you do the wholesaling, what's your average profit?
When I sign a contract, it's around 3,500. It's
Oh,
nothing too big. It's nothing too big. It's literally just me figuring out something where if I can be able to get it at say it's a crack. A lot of the times it's a crack house. So the
oh,
house would probably be around like 40, 50,000 that I can be able
okay.
to lock it up for, and I sell it to an investor for 75,000. But I'm doing it off of a fee. Now, if I did it where I can do like a double escrow, where I lock it up for 50,000, get it for sell it for 75, and be able to get a $25,000 margin. That's because of a double escrow. But I'm trying to get the shit off because I don't know what the market's gonna do. Like here in Cali, it's running rampant.
But look, this is what I'm trying to let you know. All right, cause I'm
Yes,
happy we
sir.
talk. I'm happy we talking about this wholesaling, cause I used to. All right, I got a lot of cats. They wholesale, but to me, like it ain't no. It's not a lot of spread, and it's like roaches, man. Everybody's doing it. You get what I'm saying? So me per se, I
Yeah.
like subject to. Are you familiar with subject to? It's a
Yeah, I
similar.
ain't against that thing too. It is similar. So I ain't. That's why I ain't against it because it's similar.
yeah, it's similar, but it's like you could flip, you could flip million
The
dollar houses.
10,000.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
the
Oh,
million dollar
multi-millionaire.
houses.
Okay. Okay, so that
Yeah,
ain't HUD housing. Okay.
yeah, you can make like 100 stacks, like like the average profit is like 10 racks.
Yeah, G,
Like
I
you
ain't
should
against it.
just do your research, and like it's the same formula like with the wholesaling, but it's to me it's just do your research, man. I'm not gonna put all the information out there, but just do your research, just do your research. You'll make a lot of money, man, because I know you got a skill set.
Yeah,
Just do your
yeah,
research, man. Please,
cause,
please, man.
cause,
Trust me,
cause right,
trust me.
yeah, cause I ain't against it. Cause right
Cause
now
you know
I
why?
got
You know
my
what?
major is in real estate management. So
Uh,
yeah, I'm looking at that. But like you're saying, Wes, my bad.
no, no, because the reason why I'm emphasizing that, right? Because all right, we have like the economy, right? You got a lot of people, man. They gonna lose their like houses. People gonna go in divorce. Like it's gonna get crazy. So like these $1 million houses, man. Those are the first people to like start selling the houses and stuff, man. So it's gonna be a perfect opportunity, man. It's gonna get ugly, man. My prediction.
It's gonna get ugly because as long as there's no relief package, it's always gonna keep. It's always gonna be a very very hasty type of situation because like you in Florida right now, taxes is still at a 0% type of state tax. You ain't got to deal with no state taxes because here in
Exactly.
California, it's gonna be raised up high. So that's why right now, like I'm still selling, but I'm in college right now, so I'm just gonna leverage my refund check. I get because here in California, if we don't do nothing right, we make sure that motherfuckers get the X amount of dollars. So right now, I'm just gonna leverage my refund check, um, create some more stores, um, get involved when it comes to more crypto, buy more cryptos, um, be able to figure out what's gonna be my next move when it comes to real estate. Like I'm trying to really partner up with people. So, Wes, man, always
Man,
keep
you
it
already know. You already know, man. You already linked, man. We already linked up.
because you
We
do you do car dealerships and everything. I'm just trying to be able to figure out who are the people that's serious when it comes to investing. Like I got a couple of
look. This is what I
yeah.
want to let you know. Right now, I'm in the transition of doing rentals. Man, that's all I'm letting you know. Like, cause I'm trying to like basically I'm doing the foreplay right here, but I'm trying to take that same strategy over there in DR. Cause man, it's a lot of like if you pay attention to YouTube, like I just took a trip, random trip, man, because I always wanted to travel. So I took a trip to DR. Man, I was
Mhm.
astonished, man. Like I seen Canadians, Americans, bro, I seen everything, and they was just spending money. And me, like I like making money, man. Like I'm an entrepreneur, and I like hustling. So I was like, ching ching, and I was like, man, all these abandoned buildings. I'm like, man, like, bruh, like it's crazy down there, man. But it's either you going down there just to hang out and see the girls because the girls look real nice, but at the same time there's a lot of business opportunities like real estate. Like you could set you a business, like it don't take that much, man. You could capitalize down there, man, like real talk, because it's a lot of foreigners and tourists. Tourism is real big down there, man. And the thing is, people think you're gonna get pesos. Nuh-uh, because if you get set up by like the tourist areas,
Mm.
they getting American dollars, man. Like charging the
Yeah,
same
man.
prices. Like it's crazy, man. Like that's why I'm excited, bro. I'm excited about life in general. It's a lot of opportunities. It's just
It, yeah, man. It's a lot of opportunities. It's just you gotta block out
it
what the media be
exactly,
talking about.
exactly,
Because
exactly.
because let the media tell it that the world, the sky is falling. the sky, the sky is falling constantly.
Yeah, man,
Like
it's
that's
entertainment.
why.
Look, real talk, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you, man. You young, like you got the entertainment, bro. Just there to just so you could just watch the entertainment, man. Like just get like hypnotized to the just laughing and just dancing and just paying attention to like rap battles and shit, man. And then you got real wealth just just floating around, bro. Just floating around and the right people just getting the wealth, bro. And then we just stand behind, bro, as a people, as a whole. You get what I'm saying? Because we just so entertained. You feel me? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's because a lot of the people rather be entertained. A lot of people don't want to even focus on the real solutions. Because I know people that right now their biggest focus is on when is the Xbox, when the new
Yeah.
Xbox coming out with the PS5. Let me get a hands
Yep.
on that. When the new J's is coming. A lot of the surface level shit. Because the shit that surface level, it's universal. No matter if you in the West Coast to the East, no matter if
Oh
you're in
yeah.
Cali to Florida,
Oh,
LA to Miami, it's
oh
literally
yeah.
universal. So a lot of dudes ain't even paying attention on what's the specific route to be able to get to the money. Because right now, I'm just utilizing my iPhone to the maximum. My technology is pretty much my maximum way how to be able to get to the money. Me personally, I'm just doing my 2 years in this California community college, then do my two, then transfer to Florida. Then that's when I'd be able to go to the University of Miami and do
Man,
real
hey,
estate management and get my degree. Because I know real
man,
estate. So I'm going to leverage
salute.
my refund money. So I do the school numbers. I run up college where in real estate management, a lot of this shit, and when it comes to real estate, I already know. So when it comes to the
Hey,
test, the big
salute.
terms, a lot of this shit, they throw at me. I can be able to shoot up for a 3.0 GPA, get some more grant funding, probably link up with somebody like you and get
Look,
something in Florida, somewhere in Florida, to get some properties and leverage that. Because really, that's what my opportunity is, to be able to get to the real estate, get to the people that wants to get to the bag, leverage it, and get strictly financial. That's literally the
man.
whole point
So,
and purpose.
so what you getting your AA in
Real estate management.
real estate management?
So
Yeah,
that's really gearing me. That's really gearing me to property management. Because the way how you finesse it, like Donald Trump pretty much got his money off of licensing his name, property management, and he just collect the fee. That's what I'm trying to do. Just collect the fee. I manage people properties and shit. I make sure that the shit is serviceable and graded, and get my money that way, and get some franchises going. That's why I want, because really in Florida you got a governor that says we're gonna make sure that there's gonna be no state tax. That's the proper finesse.
man,
People from New
I'm a,
York is coming to Florida, so
so,
really Florida got to worry about motherfuckers from New York come in there and try to run the game.
man, I'm gonna link you up with my homie, man, my best friend, right? He a property manager down there in Miami Beach. Like he be man, bro. He doing pretty successful. Like at what he does, right? But like the thing with him is like trying to scale it up. Because at the end of the day, it's a white market down there. It's like dominated
It's a
like
white
by
Cuban market. It's
exactly.
the white
But
Cuban market.
yeah, but specifically in Miami Beach, bro, like man, you he be showing like my friends always tend to like send me like text messages of like people on Forbes. I'm like, man, you know these guys? I'm like, man, he's around like wealthy people, man. Like people that stay on Star Island, Williams Island. If you can look them up, man, Google them up, like these $1 million properties and stuff. But
Yeah, because they're around Coral Gables, right?
yeah, see, Coral Gables is another little area. See that Miami Beach, these all little subdivisions in Miami. You got a lot of nice areas in Miami, but at the same time, you got a lot of hood areas where you could, yeah,
Miami
Opa-locka,
Gardens,
Miami Gardens. There's this area called Little Haiti, but
Little Haiti,
look,
Little Haiti.
look, yeah, Little Haiti,
That's
yeah.
literally Kodak Black's area. So
No,
yeah, I know
yeah,
what you
Coda,
mean.
yeah, Coda Black all the way down there, and see that's Broward County. See, that's a
Oh,
different
that's Broward.
county.
My bad. Oh, my
Yeah,
bad. My bad. My
yeah,
bad. Let me get it correct. For all my
Yeah,
305 and 786 homies, out
yeah,
there.
you'll get in trouble for saying that. But yeah, man, it's all love though, man. But yeah, man, it's a lot of money in real estate, Amazon, drop shipping, flipping cars. Like, cause I deal specifically with the rebuilds. Like, those my
Mm.
favorite bang for your buck, man. Like, real talk. And my main market is foreigners. Those my like they don't complain. They know what they getting, and they always bring me back more customers.
Well,
You know,
yeah, that's the key. That's the opportunity when it comes to the foreign market.
the foreign
For
market
anybody
is
that's still listening, my bad, G. But for anybody that's still listening, man, this is an open panel. Click on the link. Let's talk about business. Let's talk about opportunities. Like, I'm from the West Coast. The homie West is from down in Florida. It's
East
about
Coast.
business. It's about opportunities. Well, it's still down south, man, because Florida is this as south as
Yeah.
it can get. But the funny part about it is South Miami is more different than North Florida.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
something I noticed. But for anybody that's tuning in, man, Cash App. Anybody that wants to be able to donate, $ Mr. Perfect 23G. For anybody that's coming in, want to be able to donate. Anybody that wants to come in and be able to talk with us, the link is in the chat. Let me copy and paste. But yeah, like you were saying, Wes,
Oh yeah, man. Man, this.
talk your shit, man.
Yeah, I lost the train of thought, man. Uh, I don't know. Oh yeah, we was talking about the rebuilds, the rebuilt titles. You know anything about the rebuilt salvage cars?
I heard about it. A lot of the times, motherfuckers are just taking opportunities on police auctions and be able to fix and flip that situation.
All right.
You already know. You probably already know due to
Uh,
the fact
uh,
that you are a car dealer.
all right. Look, so let me break it down to you real quick, right? So you got clean title vehicles, right? So this is what happens at the car auction. There's different car auctions. You have a main car auction, which is called, like, you probably you heard of them, like Manheim, Odessa, all those big names, right?
Mm.
CarMax, AutoNation, they have auctions as well. Now you have Copart, which is a salvage auction. You also have Insurance Auto Auction, which is called IAA. That's also a salvage auction. So now you have clean title auctions and you have salvage auctions. I buy from all the auctions, but my favorites going to like Copart and IAA, because you basically getting like, because what my main market is getting, like old school cars, like specifically like Corvettes, like
Chevy Caprice.
yeah, not well. It depends on the Chevy Caprice. It has to be like a specific Chevy Caprice, because I'm into like classics, real classics, so I could bring them back to like either make 'em auctions, because some, like, every year make 'em comes to Orlando, and I have to have a few cars selling at the make 'em auction, or I bring them to, there's a website called Bring Your Trailer. You know, you look it up. There's a lot, man. There's a lot of money out there for these cars, man. And so I buy those specific cars. If I'm not buying those cars, I'm buying salvage cars, salvage, and then fix them up. Then I flip them. Either I rent them out or I put them out for sale and somebody picks them up. Or I flip cars. So when I flip cars, I would just buy like little $500 cars, fix them up a little bit, or like $1,000 cars, fix them up, and sell them. And that's the strategy that I use, man. I'm not a dealer per se where I have like a big lot, but I do have cars. Like, right now I had like probably like 20 something cars right now, but I don't have like a big lot. If you understand what I'm trying to,
Well, at least you have inventory because you still a car dealer because you got the inventory.
yeah, I got the inventory, but my main, I sell mainly online, man. eBay, whatever outlet they have, that's what I'm putting my cars on. So I don't stress selling cars. It's just whenever I'm done with the car, it takes a few days to just sell cars, man. It's just putting
Okay,
cars out.
now my question is, what is the demographic of people that do buy?
Man, it's
Are you
thousands,
dealing with brothers? Are you
thousands.
dealing with white folks? You dealing with them
Man, it
rednecks? You
depends.
down in Florida. You
All
down in
right,
Florida. You
all
see.
right. Well,
This
now,
is this is just for the audience. This is a question for the audience because the audience be on some pessimistic shit. They say, "Oh, this brother ain't making no money. This brother ain't making no
look,
money."
look, look. With me, I show receipts. Like real talk. I just don't like flexing, bro. Like you get what I'm saying? Cause I'm down here in Florida, bro. Like you feel me? So my safety is everything. But bro, like it's real money out here. It's like I said, it's different strategies. I use different strategies. So let's say I'm flipping cars, right? Like tax
Mm,
season, right? All right, let's just
mm.
say tax season right around the corner. Let's from February to like April. What
Like
I'll do
tax
is,
season, like the hottest season, but okay.
uh, all right, well, let's just say a slow season. Slow season is between after like like after the summer, like when it's close to fall. That's slow season, close to like Thanksgiving. So from September to November is slow season, right? So now, what would I do? I still buy cheap cars. Like, let's just say I'll get a 2012 or 13. Realistically, that's what I'm working with right now. Ford Focus, right? With like, let's just say 80,000 miles, right? Has a little fender bender, so clean title, you know, Carfax clean and everything. I'll get that for like what I said, like 1,200 bucks. Fix it up, boom, buy a bumper, whatever, for like 100 something bucks. Let's just say I have $2,000 in the car. That car is worth, let's just 5,500. That's 3,500. You put it together, sell fast, and that's any market. I could sell that car anywhere in the United States. A Ford
Oh
Focus
yeah,
2012, anywhere. That's an Uber
yeah,
car,
you
man.
can.
That car right there. I was like, I got that car more like I got that car like a year and a half ago, man. I just buy cars. See me, I got different strategies. What I do is whatever car I see for a deal, that's what I buy. I don't
Okay,
just I don't just buy cars just to
you
buy
don't buy on
cars.
specifics. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, I buy on
because
investments. Like, okay, so I got, all right, I bought a certain amount of cars, right? Like they old school cars. They're called like G body vehicles, which they're from 1981 to 1988 Chevy Monte Carlo SS, right? Those cars I purchased for like about 1,200, 800, 500 a few years ago, like let's just say 2012, between 2012 to 2018. Now 2020, those cars then went up in value to about, you can't get nothing lower than like 3,500 at the auction.
okay.
So all my investments, like just throwing change at those cars, just knowing that, man, those cars are gonna go up in value, because that's what I do. I just pay attention to like different cars and the prices and how they go up in value. So I just watch auctions and just pay attention to prices. I just study the prices.
W- Well, you got the Ford. Like the Ford is something that's reliable.
Man,
Like
that Ford
the
is,
Ford, the Ford is like the name brand. So you pretty much
man,
just leveraging.
I
Uh,
don't know, man. I don't know.
like
Like, cause,
Ford is a piece of shit. Ford,
but
don't get me wrong. Ford is a
exactly,
piece of shit. But as long as you
exactly.
can get it at a good reasonable price, like you said, 1,200, flip it for
Uh,
35. That's
well,
still a
well,
flip. I
well,
ain't
let me
discouraging nobody on that.
let me give you
It's a
another
high ticket
example. Like,
product.
let me give you another example. Last Sunday, I had a Ford Fiesta. Same year. I picked that car up for about 600 bucks. 2012, 600 bucks. It had a bad engine though, so I put an engine. It was engine with like 200 bucks. So I got like, let's just say $1,000 in the car, right?
Mm.
The engine was a bad engine, right? Because I had a mechanic, bad mechanic, blah 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 blah, overheated, bad engine. So bad car. Send it right back through the auction. I got my money back, which is 600 bucks. So I lost the money I put for the engine. So I lost 400 bucks, but I got my money
Mm.
back. See, so you can't really, depend on Fords, man. And to be honest with you, after this Ford Focus, I'm done with Fords. I'm done. If it's not a like a Ford Mustang or a Ford F-150, um, I'm all right.
Yeah, because really, to be honest, it's really you leveraging the fact that you can get it at a cheap price and flip it at a higher price.
Oh
Because
yeah,
as long as your customer in be able to have the fact that I need a car right now, I just need to be able to have a seller. You'll be inconvenienced.
man, you can
You'll
sell
be,
to
you'll be
all
convenient.
markets. Yeah,
All
exactly.
markets, you're
All markets.
convenient. You,
Like
you are the
lit,
convenient situation.
all
So I
markets.
ain't,
All
I ain't
markets.
mad at that.
Yeah, man, all markets. Yeah, you should do some car flipping, man. You should try it. You'll love it.
Well, I I got your personal line. So if I have a couple $100 freely when it comes to all my expenses, I'll throw some money your
Yeah,
way.
man.
You can be able to figure out how to be able to get a flip, and you just cash at me the money that
Uh,
any profits that you get. You do the hard work. I'm just the equity investor. I
if you
put the
really want to,
equity.
if you really want to invest, when I'm down there in DR, because I plan on getting just, man, I'm gonna make a killer down there. Because I'm gonna rent jet skis as well. So if you want to invest, man, we'll talk. We'll do business. We'll do some business, man. I know you're a
Yeah, man.
businessman.
Cause me personally, man, I'm here to be able to help opportunities when it comes to dudes that's serious. Like I got like about 15 people that's with me, and 15 people that I'm with them. Like any information, any updates when it comes to crypto, stocks, real estate, car flipping, e-commerce, I'm pretty much there, and I make money on angles of e-commerce. Uh, when it comes to me helping dudes, it's to the point where that I try to be 100 with people, man. Like I try to reach where people where the people at. I don't try to be able to mold people. I just give people the solution that I'm making some money in this angle. Rock with me. E-commerce is big, man. Bezos
Oh
is making
yes,
$3 billion a day.
of course, man.
I got dudes on Amazon and shit, and they put their whole hard work in. Like I got like two other dudes. Like I got a homie that put some money in me. That's in, um, I think he in upstate New York.
Mhm.
He put some money in, and he's fully invested in this e-commerce shit, and he got some sales going. Another dude, he's saying that he got some sales. He trying to figure out which which entity to create. And I told him about how right now, since we go into transition where it's Trump Biden, that a lot of the shit that Trump put in place is gonna help people with LLC. So I just said, man, create your LLC. You grandfathered in, so when Biden comes in, it's some shit that Trump put in place. So I just tell dudes to create your LLC and to be able to get things popping. Because at
Gotcha.
the end of the day, it's really the game of pay less taxes. To be honest, on some businessman type shit, on some non-emotional, focus about my life type shit.
It
It's
is.
creating your LLC.
It is, man. It is about holding
And,
companies
and, and
and
you and
operating
you in
them
the
to all
golden,
that.
yeah, but you got it golden. You in Florida, man.
Oh
So
yeah.
you
Oh
ain't
yeah.
got to deal with no state tax. Like a lot
Oh
of the
yeah.
situations that they got in Florida, they relying on tourists. State Disney World, Disney World got to put in the money, chip in the money when it comes to this shit. So you in a
Man,
state where any is restricted. Like here in California, our shit is restricted. Our governor raising taxes
but I
every year.
love, to be honest with you, man, I just, it's like, all right, it's so, man, it's so much money, man. Like I don't get it, man. I'll stay anywhere, to be honest with you. Like
You
I'll
stay
just
anywhere
work.
because you a hustler. You
Yeah,
say
because I'll work
you a
hard.
hustler.
I'll
You
work.
get it how
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, I work hard, like, cause it's, bro, like, it's still, we still have the American dream, bro. Like everything is in abundant, bro. Like real talk. So if everything is in abundant, right? Everything is out here for us, man. We just got to do the work and stop making excuses, man. Like with me, like, don't get me wrong. I listen to YouTube and stuff. I just put my headset on, but I be
But you
just
ain't taking
getting
it
them.
serious because you know you a
Yeah,
hustler and you still getting to the money. Those are dudes that ain't getting to the money.
no, but you guys still put information for them, but they don't take action though. You get what I'm saying? It's more about taking action. Like you can get all the information you want. Like it's just like somebody teaching you how to dance. Unless you go out there and do the move, you're not really gonna, get the drift of like the dance. You feel me? So that's all about getting there, man, and just doing the work, man. Like real
Yeah,
talk.
man, because because Wes, it's like when I try to tell and try to help dudes that I know in real life to be able to transition. Because I know a dude that to be honest, if he put his mind to it, he can get to the money. He wouldn't be necessarily big, but he would definitely be in the situations where he could get to the money. Because he got a girlfriend that that pretty much is a manager. She balling. I can't be mad at that. But he ain't taking full advantage. He trying to steal people's packages off the porch.
Man, I'll
Like
be
this is
honest
real
with
talk. This is real
you.
talk. Like he got someone that he got a chick that's a real writer. Like she love his dirty drawers. But this nigga ain't even trying to be able to get to the money. When I try to tell him to get to the money, I said, man, I know a company that sell iPhones. I know somebody that you can be able to get for cheap labor to help you set up your Amazon store, start selling shit. I know somebody that can be able to help you with the Google advertising, Facebook ads. Somebody that's ready to go, motivated that you can pay on the hour, by the hour. But he ain't trying to focus on that. But there's a lot of dudes that took the advantage of opportunities in getting sales, and they're trying to be able to figure out how can they scale up vertically, where they be at $4,000 and they trying to get to 20,000, 20 stacks
Man,
gross.
it's out here, man. It's out here. Like, man, speaking about the iPhone, man, let's get into that. 'Cause
Yes,
look,
sir. Yes, sir. We can
what
we can
you,
talk about that. For all the people that's
bruh.
checking in with me, this is the Real Deal Financial. Anybody that wants to be able to subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Anybody that wants to be able to donate, $ Mr. Perfect 23G. But yeah, like you saying, Wes,
Okay, so with the
let's get to it.
iPhones, yeah, with the iPhones, are you currently selling the iPhones?
Yes, I got
Okay,
iPhone
so
7s on me on deck. I got iPhone 12s that's waiting for me in December. So I'm just waiting for my supplier. I got a couple other suppliers lists that I tell dudes to get involved in.
all
I
right.
think I sent you the number
Oh
to the
yeah, yeah.
supplier
So
directly.
so so let me ask you a question with the iPhones, right?
Yes, sir.
So how are you like? Cause bro, I'm looking at the prices, bro. Like, and I'm like, okay,
It's
you got,
outrageous. I know.
you guys are still selling these phones?
Yes, it's the millionaires that's buying it.
It's the what?
It's the millionaires that's buying it. Nash, salute to you, Nash. Salute to you for checking in with me. Salute. But yeah, it's really the millionaires that's buying it because iPhone 12 is like around 1,500. It's the people that got six figures, high six figures, seven figures easily by
So
themselves.
what's your profit range?
I can be able to get them for 385. I sell them for 700 to be able to get to those people that's not necessarily millionaires, but still be able to get the phone off. Like my supplier is good, man. Like the supplier range that I got like two trusted suppliers, and I got like three other suppliers that I'm in the talks with right now to figure out what their prices is. Because with
So
me personally, when I tell my consultation people that if you could be able to figure out what's your supplier and be able to research and figure out who's out there, you could be able to figure out what prices is which, price comparisons, specific negotiations, shit like that. But
bro, we gonna have to chit chat after this, cause I look at like that Cellpex website you sent me, and I spoke to the plug you gave me. Man, I'm comparing prices. I'm like, okay, all right, the, the prices are good, right? And I don't mind driving to some of these suppliers and just looking at the phones before I buy, right? Because I remember you were saying there was a supply down in Doral, Florida, and that's not too far. I can drive down there, right? So here's my question, right? So you get these phones, right? So you guarantee, like, let's just say you buy like, because when I'm talking to the suppliers, you gotta buy at least 20.
Yeah,
And that,
you gotta buy in quantity. Like
yeah,
Sal,
yeah,
wait a minute, Sal in the
exactly.
chat. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me answer Sal's question here. You talking to this SE second generation? This shit is not special. I'm feeling robbed, fan. Uh, Sal, when it comes to the situation of that, I wouldn't even take advantage of that. I would have just saved my money on that. Like it's really what the supplier got, because what the suppliers that you got in contact with, they are good for what they have. If they don't have the specific, because I'm telling dudes to get for the 11s and 12s. If they don't got that, hold your money.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
deal that you don't go through, don't take it. Like
Pause.
FTT LLC in Florida, they pretty much got the phones on lock. No, Florida got most of the iPhone suppliers. So when it comes to that situation, man, I wouldn't even pull the trigger. If it's some iPhone SE second generation, bruh, I wouldn't even pull the trigger on that.
Oh man,
Sal's
hey,
my dude. Sal's my dude. Sal got my number. So Sal, please contact me, brother. If you would have called me before you would have asked, man, I would have be able to figure out what was going on with that. Wagner, salute to you. Wagner, salute.
I
But
got a
Sal,
question.
man, contact me, brother.
I got
Sal, that wouldn't happen, man, because SE, nah. I would have told you to, because I think I put on it. You need to go to Walmart, bruh. You, you bought it for 500, dude. I wouldn't even told you to pull the trigger on that, my brother Sal. Oh, this is my personal phone. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's your personal phone. Okay, but yeah, Sal. Like, if that was me giving you advice on the companies that I gave you, man, I would have told you, nah, man. You got to sell out for 11s and 12s. Sevens that I'd be able to tell people to get on the lowest end when they're trying to flip is on some Walmart shit, because Walmart got some shit where you can get sevens for like $90 and you can flip it for 200 on the lowest end. If you was on eBay, you can probably sell it for 250, depending on the gigabyte. But like you were saying, Wes, my bad.
Oh no, I was gonna ask you with the
Yes,
11s, right? With the 11s, what's the highest you can sell the 11s for on the internet? Not the highest, but a good competitive price. Cause
competitive price, it'll be around 650, 700.
so damn the 11s. So like that's the thing. I'm looking at the 11s. I'm like these guys selling it for like 650 new. So what do you buy? The used A quality or B
Yeah,
quality?
I do the B quality, but I look
B
at the B
quality.
quality to be able to see, because really, if it because a lot, if it passed the eye test, a lot of people will buy at that high retail price.
Okay, okay, gotcha,
Because if
gotcha.
you can do the B quality,
What about C quality? Is it that bad?
C quality, I wouldn't I wouldn't really fuck with C quality like that, because a lot of the C qualities that came across with has dinks and bumper bruises and shit like that.
Bruh, that's what I plan on selling in
Well,
DR, bro. Like real talk.
well,
See,
with the DR, Motorola phones is working, and that leads up to the next question. The Motorola's do work way faster, and the camera on the iPhone is good,
oh,
but
okay.
not bad on Motorola. I actually do agree on that. With the iPhones and shit, it's really marketing.
Yeah,
It's a strong marketing, and with iPhones, it's a status symbol. It's a complete status symbol. But when it comes to the Motorola's, yes, the Motorola joints do work faster. That's why Motorola is actually the number one cell phone handler in Russia, in Asia, and parts of Europe, Eastern Europe,
I didn't
near
know that.
Russia.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, Motorola is killing it. You see, people
So,
ain't forgot about Motorola.
so do you have any suppliers for like PS3s? Not PS3s, PS5s. I'm sorry.
I ain't got access to the PlayStation Network, man. Man, I'll be a millionaire if I would have got to it. When it comes to the PS5s and shit, people has bought it up
I
where they
know,
ain't
man.
doing no resale. Because when they do wholesale, it's really when they are struggling to get rid of it.
Right,
And that's
right,
when they'll
right,
be able to cut the price and be able to figure out, okay, we'll do the wholesale situation.
right. I was just asking, man. Sure, sure,
Cause man, if I would be able to figure out the plug, I don't necessarily think I would be able to be telling it because I need to be able to make sure that my supplier is on point with it at all
dog.
times. So I need to get access to it. It's like the street shit, man. Motherfucker, if he got a plug that's jumping and shit, he ain't trying to necessarily get them numbers up. He trying to be able to really keep it to himself. Now, if you figure out what my supplier is, okay, kudos to you. You got the intuition to figure out who is who and what is what. But I ain't giving up that plug because PS5 is going in like hotcakes,
Oh
going
yeah.
out like hotcakes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
yeah, man. When it comes to aspects of business, man, you're in good place. Nash said, "Do you have sneaker suppliers?"
Good question.
Uh, I know one dude that's involved in sneakers. You know, he makes money off of it. I ain't trying to knock that brother's hustle, but I don't know if these motherfuckers are authentic enough to be able to flip it. Only thing I would say, Nash, through my intellectual knowledge, would be like sneaker bots.
Sneaker
Sneaker
bot.
bots. Research sneaker bots and figure out how much it is. Because really, with sneaker bots, you got to pay the fee to get involved with the whole inner society club, and then you got to pay have some money set aside for to be able to buy it at a low price. Because really, when it comes to these motherfuckers that got the Yeezys and shit on deck, they got a sneaker bot. That means they put up at least $2,000 to $5,000 up front to be able to get in the membership. Then had another $2,000 to $5,000 to be able to buy the shit in bulk, resell it, flip it, and make a profit. So when it comes to the sneaker bots and shit, the sneaker game, I would just say sneaker bots. Do your research on that. Do your whole internet research, figure out what the lingo is to be able to figure out what the suppliers is who. Because the dude that I know, he makes money off of it, but he makes money off of it off of uh
You
how can
don't
I put
sell.
it?
Do you sell authentic shoes or
Well, he sell
various?
it like he'll be at your local flea
Oh,
market. He'll
oh,
be at your
okay. Oh
local
yeah.
flea market.
Oh yeah. He makes pretty good money. He
He
makes
makes
pretty good
money,
money. Yeah,
you
he
know.
makes money. Yeah, because I never knew like those guys that sell like those knockoff bags. Man, they make pretty good money. I'm like, man, but the risk, it's a huge risk, man.
It's a huge risk, man. I definitely would suggest people just to get their black asses on Amazon and get to the because Amazon got the free traffic. Nash, whenever, dude, Nash, whenever you be able to get your situation right, when it comes to anybody, Nash, Wadner, Sal, he got the consultation, but with Sal need to call me more because my number is free, man. I don't block people numbers. So Sal, you need to call me, man, because if you got well, I think he got the iPhone SE on his own intuition because I tell people about the 11s and 12s. So Nash, when it comes to the consultation, man, it's about people getting ready to be able to be more business minded because the information I give is like all around business. Because I'm an all around business person. Like when it comes to me and Ramil, we're about capturing the transactions, getting to the money. Other people is about talking the bullshit, talking about females all day. Like, don't get me wrong, it's entertaining, but my life ain't solely about that. It's about getting to the money. You know, Dudes like Wes and everything. Wes got my respect off the fact that he got inventory ready to sell, and he do sell it.
Oh yeah, I got inventory. I'm looking to do other business endeavors, man. It's so much money out here, man. I'm just listening to you, bro. Like real talk. I love listening to you. You be giving some good knowledge. Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm sorry to break you up. Go ahead and continue, man.
Yeah, man. Because when it comes to situation of dudes, I reach where dudes is at. Like when it comes to me, I'm just trying to be able to figure out that dudes that are serious, what's the trafficking? Because you got a lot of disinfo, man. You got a lot of info where it's discouraging dudes to be able to get to the money, figure out what's going on, or people in general. Because I don't necessarily discriminate, but when it comes to the dudes, like I see too many dudes that like I know homies that they inspired to life is jacking your package. They don't care if it's baby diapers or anything. They pirate hunting, and I'm thinking something. There's more to life than just stealing people's packages off the damn porch and shit. It's bigger than that.
Oh yeah, man.
It's
Oh
bigger
yeah.
and better than that, man. Like I just want dudes to be able to aim high. Because aim low is sin to me. If you aim low, if you go for 30,000 when you can potentially get six, 6 figures and shit, what the fuck is you doing?
Man, look, all I gotta tell you is like, see, I got friends like that, man, like back in back home and stuff. But all I gotta tell you is, once you trying to get that bag, that real money, I'm talking about like billions, man. Like real talk,
Yeah, man.
man. You
That's where you got teams. That's where you utilizing cheap labor.
yeah,
You got
all
multiple
that.
stores running. You got operations going. You got money set aside. You got credit ready.
So you can't
That's
really, yeah. So you can't really help other people, man. You can't really, yeah. See, when you talk about your friends, you got friends doing all that stuff. You can't really be worried about them, man. Like real talk, that shit gonna be draining you.
no, but you do give them the opportunity. Like
Oh yeah,
with
of
certain
course,
people, you do give them the
of
opportunity.
course.
Like, man, this is what I'm doing. It's gonna be big. I'm gonna be big regardless with you or without. But if you with me, we can become a conglomerate. If you're not with me, then shit, I'll be that lone wolf that be able to get to the bread.
But yeah, if you're not shining, man, people gonna look at you and like, yeah, okay, cool, and just go in one ear, come out the other, man.
Yeah, man, because with scenarios and shit, like I can talk about business for 6, 7 hours. We can talk about markets. We can look at properties, franchises, go down south to figure out what's cheap down south. Like right now, West, the talk of the town is uh this gossip shit that's going on in Dallas, where you got some you got motherfuckers went to a Dallas restaurant and started twerking and shit. That's the talk of the town now. But you know,
Oh
people is
man,
caught up. People is caught up on the dumb shit instead of being on the foundational type of real estate shit. Because
of
uh,
course, man, of course, it sells. It sells, keep you entertained, all that
yeah,
good
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah, man. This shit is get entertaining and shit. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily where people can be able to experience it in real life. I notice because right now my focus is on January. That's where I go to college for my freshman year, and I'm gonna knock it out because it's real estate management shit. Me and Ramil and people out there that talks about real estate specifically has been preaching this shit all day. So I'm just get some free financial aid money, some grant money, and get some refund money so I can flip it on some more businesses and shit. And that's where I'd be able to co-op with you and be able to figure out what's the car flips, and be able to do some business because people talk about group economics, but they don't put group economics in practice.
That's funny, man. You can continue talking, man.
But yeah, man,
No, you're
because
right, right?
I'm
You're
just
right.
gonna
You're
flip
right.
because
No,
especially
I
females,
got
because
you.
my channel ain't based on females. Because I know there's a lot of females they leverage they refund money to get their boobs done. I ain't necessarily against it. It's a free world, a free opportunity. It's a free market. This is capitalism 101. So,
How many female billionaires you know? Not many.
well, I
Don't,
know,
it's not a
I
it's
know,
not many.
no, it's not many. it's not many,
It's
but
not even
I
a
know
hundred. It's not even 100.
it's not even like that because the females that I know that's pretty much in college leveraging they shits and shit. They trying to get to the ballers, but I ain't necessarily against it. I'm just trying to figure out what the dudes is doing with their refund money. If they flipping 3,500 and to be able to get 10 stacks, that's a start. Because they know
Man,
how to be able to increase it. Because they 10 stacks into 40,000, then we,
nah.
we we accomplish another level.
At that age, you thinking about cars, clothes, and getting chicks, man. You know that.
Yeah, I know, but
You know
but
that, man.
nationwide, but nationwide, man, I know there's not dudes that is solely focused on it. Because don't get me wrong,
Not nationwide. We talking about like as a whole. Think about it.
whether
Your age group, like, man, like think about it, man. Your age group, you guys thinking about investing? Like, think
no, not even flipping, not even on the street level. Because when dudes got them
exactly.
Trump checks, when dudes got them Trump checks and shit, they was saying my president this, my president that. I got the 1,200. What's up? What's happening? But they just flipped it on QPs or QPs or got some pills and shit to try to flip. They ain't even trying to do the Amazon shit where they can put 1,200 and they can potentially get 7 Gs back.
Man,
They ain't, they ain't, they ain't on that type of tip. But I'm just trying to be able to prepare people because with my channel, Wes, I got dudes that's really riding with me. Dudes
oh, I
that's
know,
actually 10 toes down with it, and they're actually actively for investing it, man.
man. Look, the information that you gave, I am grateful, man. I never knew about like sourcing agent, none of that stuff, man, until you, bro. Like real talk.
Cause really, man,
You gave
like
me the
I
game.
had videos that talk about street dudes and shit. And really, with street dudes, the only thing they know, West, is their supplier.
No, exactly, exactly,
Their
man.
supplier. But if we can be able to get it where instead of doing street shit, but just understand what is a reliable supplier, a supplier that's on point, that's on a job every single day, that can get it to the customer on a fast rate, I think we'll be in a better position.
Exactly. Any
You know,
product, millions of
any product,
products,
any product, man. Like
millions of
any
products,
product,
man.
man. That's literally how Bezos is winning right now because he literally has the logistics and have the team, the money, the financials, and the strategy team to be able to scale. Amazon now supposed to be book product store because originally Amazon was a book selling books, but now they sell for rarity of products and shit. You know, with Bezos, he might be the first trillionaire, but I want dudes to be able to capitalize on the money, on to be able to say, okay, I'm selling phones, I'm on Amazon, I'm on Shopify, I'm flipping this, I'm flipping that. I got Facebook ads going because with right now, I got dudes like the homie William. He put some money in. He was on my panel like I think like 3 weeks ago, but he was saying that he got some sales off of my information. He just trying to figure out which email supply provider to be able to use to be able to capture emails and send follow up emails on promo codes, link to the website and shit like that. So he got sales, and so that's one consultation. Because I don't need the Lamborghinis. Because a lot of the times when you go into e-commerce, Shopify shit, you got
Mhm,
dudes with the Lamborghinis, the rentals and shit.
mhm.
Don Perignon, big pimping type shit. But they don't teach you the aspects of how to be able to get the products to the customer at a reliable time period, man.
So what's the average like with your products? You like how fast do you get your products if it's coming straight? Do you get your products straight from China or
No,
is
no,
it
it's USA
like
suppliers. It's
so you
strictly
doing
US.
AliExpress?
Well, AliExpress do have USA suppliers, but I tell my consultants to go for USA suppliers on their own. If they can find a USA supplier and test it out, and they can be able to do it within inside of 8 to 15 days, then cool. Cause that's the respectable time. Cause you're not really gonna get 1 to 2 days unless it's Amazon, and even with Amazon, it don't be 1 to 2 days. It'll be a week.
Okay, okay.
So I just tell dudes to find USA supplies because they got USA supplies on AliExpress.
Oh yeah, a lot of products as well.
They still got products that's on the USA, but I tell dudes to be able to go for high ticket. And high ticket is really mainly furniture because that's something that's still buying. People still buying furniture.
People
People, I
buy.
notice people are buying used cars still, so that's why you're in a safe market. People are still buying uh,
Yeah,
used furniture. That's another safe market as well.
use clothes.
Used clothes. I'm telling you, like a lot of people's making good money off of the arbitrage situation where they can go to a Goodwill store in Beverly Hills, New York
Yep.
City, and Manhattan, or Miami, in the downtown Miami area of Goodwill, and find some Ralph Lauren shit. Cause I got Tommy Hilfigers that I still wear, and that shit's still clean as fuck. And if I would have sell that shit for $60, I'd be justified. And I got it for like $19.99. So people that's doing flips like that and shit,
Man, you can
it's
even.
very active. It's not passive at all. Because a lot of this shit is not passive at all. It's really
Man,
it's really active money. Whoever that's actively getting it, doing the posted ads, people that's putting this shit on Facebook Marketplace, people that's on YouTube advertising their shit, they're getting into the money actively.
oh,
So
oh yeah, oh yeah. If you like retail stores, man, what I see, because I'm up here in Orlando, right, Central Florida, and there's a lot of like outlets, right, premium, fashion outlets like Gucci, Louis, and stuff. So what people do, like certain nationalities, they go down there, they buy like stuff in bulk, and they resell them online on eBay. Because I pay attention to some of the stuff. I'm like, man, I seen that stuff. Because some of the stuff that goes to outlets, they're just memorable. So,
well, yeah,
man,
Gucci outlets is definitely the move. And I think Widener's in the New Jersey area. So Widener, you need to go to the outlet stores in New Jersey because they got Gucci outlet stores and
oh
figure
yeah,
out some shit that's out of season, but that still can be flipped. Because shit can be out of season, but a lot of people are surface level type buyers where
exactly.
they don't know it's out of season. They look at them shit, it's real Gucci. Okay, let me put some money in it. Let me spend. They don't necessarily be on it where because really outlet stores be having some shit that's out of season for 2 to 3 years. But
Oh
as long as it's
yeah,
authentic, people still buy.
man, they make millions of dollars, and you can
People will still buy.
capitalize. You can capitalize off that little spread.
It's a spread game because really that's what wholesale real estate is with Ramil. It's a spread game. Uh, when it comes to drop shipping, it's a spread game. Buying low, selling high. Uh,
Exactly, everything.
it's everything, man. So really, it's to the point where people that's flipping actively looking because people that have active eyes and be able to see an opportunity, there's going to be the ones that's going to capitalize, make money, eat good. Because right now, I'm really focused is on me getting to doing my stores constantly, of course. But
Hmm.
that shit is automated, so I got workers actively working on it.
Let me
So
ask you a
right now,
question.
yeah,
With your stores actively like making money and everything, for you to scale it up, would it be on your end to just add more workers, or what is it like to? What's the main to
add
scale
more
up a business?
stores, add more
Add more.
stores with different niches. That's what I
Okay,
would say. If I was somebody that was critiquing myself honestly, pragmatically, with no bias, I would say create more stores.
create more stores. Okay,
I would just say create more, just
Di-
create
diff,
more stores.
different niches.
Different niches, man.
Okay.
It would have to be different niches, but niches that actively get like with waist trainers and shit. I might do two different brands with waist trainers because waist
Okay.
trainers make money off of women being that hypergamous image based type of and I ain't necessarily against it, but it helps me make money. So
Oh
if
yeah,
they
of
need
course.
waist trainers and body shapers and shit to be able to have the high waist, big ass type of image and shit, I'm gonna be the one that's be able to make money. And I 'Cause I got female clients and shit. They made like around 6 figures in their first 50 days off of having waist trainers and shit. So I just tell dudes, if you can get the waist trainer for 7 and flip it for 34, you can't go wrong. You really
That's
can't
a
go wrong.
that's a nice one. Like that's a nice flip right there, man. That's a nice one right there.
But yeah, Wadner, yeah, Wadner. Whenever you get ready, Wadner, man, hit me up, man, because my channel is filled with gems. Because I don't even care if I get a lot of people into my channel. It's really the people that's actively listening that actually gives a damn about getting to the money. Because I could be talking about females all day, every day. But a lot of that shit is redundant. A lot of that shit gets tiresome. I'm just trying to get dudes to the money, and dudes that want to be able to get a consultation, pay how you weigh, man. Like, I ain't giving this shit necessarily for free. I'll give gems where you can be able to capitalize on it, but I ain't necessarily giving it to you for free. Cause I tell dudes to be more entrepreneur minded, get to the management source, learn how to negotiate. Cause with me personally, man, people got my number. People got my number. People can be able to contact me at 2 o'clock in the morning. If it's about some business, they got some money set aside. They trying to figure out what can they be able to do to pull it in without having the extreme risk, man. You come to me. I know, I know, um, I know financial advisor, of course, but I actually get to the money, and I'll actually be able to help dudes to be able to get to the people that I'm using, because it's really about getting to the money. Because Amazon is the biggest thing running. Because when Bezos get to $1 trillion, whoever that ride to Bezos with that $1 trillion, they're gonna be potentially millionaires. Bezos already at 200 billion. He just need 800 billion. Then bingo, there you go. You're $1 trillionaire. Did
So
you
do
create your store? Did you create your store? Did you get to the money? It's really gonna be on an aspect where time be able to be the real factor and judge of who is really about it, who is really in the position to be able to get to it. Because it's really Amazon, Walmart. It seemed like crypto, and people that's in real estate real tough, where they got their properties, where the equities rising. That's pretty much winning. So it's really 4 winners in this shit. All the losers is pretty much hotels, oil and gas companies, specific restaurants and shit. A lot of the club owners, because there's a homie that come on the panel all the time. CJ, he is security guard in Atlanta. So he getting to the money. Respect to him, respect to CJ. But it's to the point where is dudes getting to the money, is dudes be able to become non-emotional, because you still riding with your inventory, West, and you getting to the
hmm
money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a lot of money. It's cats spending $10,000 on paint jobs, man. Like I kid you not.
Yeah, yeah, I
I kid
believe
you
it.
not.
I
Like
believe it.
and
That's where
like
dudes' priorities is at. So you need
man,
to
I'm
position
like,
yourself where you can sell
yeah,
it.
yeah, dude. I just sell. Hey, this is what I do. Boom, boom. Walk through 10,000 in your pocket, cash, man. Like it's crazy. It's a lot of money out here, man. You could benefit just off of people's stupidity, and people just love spending money. You just got to have the right product so you can get in touch with that, that disposable income they have.
Yeah, man. That's why I tell dudes to get to the iPhones, because that's
Oh
something where
yeah.
people will
Oh
stupidly
yeah.
buy
Oh
into.
yeah.
That's something where people
Oh
will
yeah.
just put in money without really half thinking.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Because really, you need to be able to win over the impulse buyer and also the intellectual buyer. Because the thing with a lot of reselling and flipping cars and shit, it, it's really the aspects of getting them cars that people universally will buy. People that off the cuff, if they have like 3,500, a refund check, tax refund check. A lot of college students buy cars, used cars. So it's always a market wedge that you can capitalize on. That's why I wouldn't mind putting down $200, $300 to be able to see what you can do with your pile and to be able to flip.
Man, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. You'll be very surprised. I think you just need a car. It just need a running drive, man. Like
Well,
it's that
with me
easy.
personally, I ain't the mechanics type dude. Like
Me,
with me,
not
I rather
I
just
don't
put
do.
money into it. I'd rather just put money into a situation that's already running, it's already going. Because you have way more experience than I do when it comes to cars. Like I
I'm,
would tell dudes when it comes to cars, would focus on a delivery service company that can be able to send cars nationwide. So if you got inventory like that, you can be able to send it to a destination in Iowa and you in Florida, or Florida to Texas, Florida to
export,
California. Export,
export,
the
man.
exporting business, the exporting business. That's where I would say if I
That's the
was
biggest.
just on a business just telling dudes where to put their nose in, would be exporting. Figure out who is who can be able to deliver the shit and be able to get things running and going.
Yeah, you can make an easy 100,000 if you export like Toyota Corollas to Nigeria, man. You can make like an easy 100,000, like no flex. Cause I
Yeah,
had it.
I heard about that situation too, but like you were saying, Wes,
Yeah,
fair.
man. No, what I'm saying, man, is it's crazy, man. There's so much ways, bro. Like you sell air fresheners, man. Like that's what I plan on selling. I kid you not. I'm gonna do a drop shipping store. I'm gonna have a super store, but it's gonna be just air fresheners. And I'm gonna get them bitches. I'm gonna get all of them from China, or if I could find. See, I got it's a specific type of air fresheners I'm looking for, but they only make them in China. What I'm trying to do is AliExpress. They don't have them though, so that's my only drawback
Well,
right there.
that's where you would have to research on the sourcing agents. The sourcing agent links that I gave you
Yeah, but
personally, and be
what
able to
would I
ask the
ask them?
questions. Really, just ask, do you know anybody that has freshing? Because if freshing type of shit, if you ask them, they may not know, but they'll figure out who knows who, and
Got you.
they'll just send you the link. It's really doing your research on that, because sourcing
Okay,
agents got millions of products,
got you, got you,
literally
got you.
millions, because these motherfuckers is on it more than Americans. Because I really, to be
Man.
honest, man, America needs China and China needs us.
Oh,
It's really
definitely.
it's really an intertwined situation where we really can't disconnect from each other, because we need the cheap labor and the cheap products, and they need the dollar amount, the frequent dollars coming in their country.
Right. Let me
So
ask you another.
yes, sir.
I'm sorry, sorry. Let me ask you another question. Have you tried selling like toys?
No, no.
Okay,
For one thing, toys do make a lot of money, but that's not something that 100% keying on, like, specifically.
okay.
Toys do make a lot of money, but with toys, you gotta have like little kids, little adorable kids with them widescreen lenses, where you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
widescreen lenses, little kids playing with the toys, and you can be able to sell them with the link in the bio, link in the chat, link in the description, shit like that, where you got all three angles working. It's not it's not something I would be able to sell on specifically, because really it work on YouTube. Because you got this 12-year-old. No, I think he's 14 right now. But when he was 12, he made like seven figures off of the shit, selling toys, flipping his toys and shit. But you see, he was a little kid doing that.
got you.
10, 12 years old doing the shit, flipping toys. And like, if you got toys like wrestling shit that hasn't been touched, with some autograph shit where you got the Undertaker or Shawn Michaels or Stone Cold, The Rock, that's where you can be able to make buku money, because you got the shit hasn't been open, plus with a signature. That's where you make the money. Because it's like the
Got you.
same niche when it comes to baseball cards or baseballs, where you got Alex Rodriguez and sign your shit, or Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, uh, big baseball players like that and shit, autograph your shit. and pretty much just selling this shit. That's where you can make the money off of is the autograph and not being touched. When it comes to toys, action figures, baseballs,
See,
jerseys.
see me, I was more thinking about like the hobby cars. Would you like just a hobby, like a hobby store, like selling, the gas hobby cars? You ever seen them remote control cars that they put gas in them
Yeah,
and they just
yeah,
and them.
I seen them shits. You know, I seen them.
Yeah, I was thinking about selling that with the boats and the little helicopters that you can just fly around in and crap. I was
Well,
thinking
if you're
about
gonna do
selling.
that, can you hear me?
Huh? Yeah,
Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Yes, sir.
But if you do that, I would say like look for something where it's gas station because gas stations are always gonna win worldwide
You said
because
gas?
people gas stations, yes.
Okay, okay.
Because if you do a gas station at DR, man, people that got their piece of shit cars, they gonna need gas. That's something that's a given and shit. They can have all the foot traffic they want, but there's gonna be people that still need the gas and shit. So if you do that and the gas and shit, it's a win-win because it's hedging your bets. And really hedging
Man.
your bets is pretty much betting on both sides, where it can go either way, but you still have the opportunity to benefit either way.
Hey,
It can go topsy turvy.
that's a smart idea, man. That's a smart. I'm
Yeah,
gonna look into
yeah,
that.
this is Real Deal Financial, man. You know, this channel is about solutions, man. I ain't gonna give you the run around. I ain't gonna be able to um, do what I call trauma bonding, where you got motherfuckers that's fucked up and didn't understand what's their opportunities, but they rather on you know complaining. Cause I ain't with the complaining business, man. If you're gonna do that and everything, make sure you can find a gas station or getting connected with situation when it comes to gas. Cause you're in the car niche. If you got the car fix and flipping, you can't go wrong with a gas station.
Man, how about
Cause
this? How
yes,
about
sir.
this? I was doing some research, right? So
Yeah,
I found some. I see. I was gonna rent some jet skis, right? But I was gonna get my jet ski from China, cause I'm in Dominican Republic. You feel me? I don't mind just renting you some bullshit. You feel me? But because I'm not gonna rent like Karasaki, that's like 15,000.
yeah.
I would rather rent you something that costs like 1,200 and ride it out, make some money, and then when it break down, buy me another one. What you think about that?
Um, if you're gonna do jet skis and shit, I would say Utah in the wintertime.
Utah?
Utah, Colorado, try to sell in those specific areas. Because with the beautiful thing about Facebook, Instagram ads, Google ads, you can target in those specific areas. Because jet skis and shit. No, not jet skis, but
The real ski, the
snowboards.
snow, yeah, snowboards.
Yeah, snowboard joints.
You
Those
said
work well. With the jet skis, they work good in Florida. Plus, a lot of people, athletes, ballers, they go to Florida because it's still warm in the wintertime.
all right.
So
So how do
you can still capitalize on that. So yeah, I wouldn't be against that. So
I, I got
do
another
your
question for
numbers.
you. I got another
Yes, sir.
question. How do you do your market research? Like, how do you know what to sell?
Well, it's really based on the demographic. Like right now in the wintertime, things that's snowy,
Uh-huh.
Colorado, Utah, sell those snowboards, jet skis, summertime. Yeah, summertime anywhere, but in the wintertime, I noticed the Florida people go to Florida, they be able to chill and kick out.
Right.
They do their thing in Florida in the wintertime because that's where you got the ballers. They come through. You can be able to sell a lot of the summertime products still. Um, a lot of the times, like what's the coldest that get in Florida in the wintertime that you experience?
The
Because
coldest
I'm in the West Coast.
probably tomorrow night. It's probably gonna get like 30. They said 40 between 39 and 41.
39 to 41,
That's probably the coldest. Like it's
the
probably gonna get.
coldest. Okay,
Yeah,
that's probably the coldest. So the warmest will be around the 70s and 80s. So yeah, you still got a lot of people that's doing that jet skis around 70, 80 degree weather.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Even yeah, 70. That's 70.
Because if you can sell boat products, dog, like you dude in Florida, you had a whole Trump ban boat rally. You had a boat rally down there in September, October and shit. That's a prime opportunity to sell some jet skis.
See, I
Cause
see a lot of
it's a million man march when it
I,
comes
s-
to that shit.
I see a lot of products to sell because I was even looking at like the docking, just the docking like supplies for like boats, jet skis. Because I was just looking at it, but I was thinking, would it sell? That's my thing. Like, how would I know? Like, should I just put a test product out there just to
You would do a
just to
test product. You would do the
okay,
test product to test the waters and list it
okay,
on
okay.
some Amazon shit. Because really, with Amazon, a lot of people, if they like your shit but don't necessarily trust your shit, they'll go to Amazon. That's where you could potentially increase your odds of getting some sales going. Because really, that's why I tell people. Because at
What's the
first I was
percentage? What's the percentage with Amazon?
with Amazon, it's very high. I don't necessarily know the percentage, but a lot of people will buy your shit without no reviews on Amazon. You
No,
know,
I'm sorry for
yeah,
like I asked the wrong question. Not the percentage for like how much do they charge for selling on their platform?
it's around 15 to 20%.
20%. Okay, so if you
So it's around 80 to 85% you can keep, and that's like
okay,
their little fee. And plus, you would have to pay the $39.99 a month to keep your shit going on Amazon. But it's well worth it, man. Because Amazon
yeah,
is the thing where people will trust. Because a lot of people will see your shit on Shopify, like it, but necessarily don't trust it. But they'll go to Amazon, buy it, and potentially it can be your same shit.
got you,
That,
got
that,
you.
that's why I tell dudes that if you're gonna go on Amazon, you can capitalize off the free traffic. Plus, you can be able to capitalize on you running your ads. So it's really like I said, man. Research this word: hedge your bets. Hedge your bets. Anybody that's listening, and anybody that wants to come on, man, the link is in the chat. But it would definitely be hedge your bets, because when you hedge your bets and shit, it could go either way, but you still made some money. This
I
is literally how
understand.
politicians capitalize off of wars,
No, you're
hedging their
absolutely right,
bets.
man.
But in this aspect, it's like consumer products and shit, business space, and all that other type of jargon
So,
and shit. So
so, so another thing,
yeah,
right? With the customer, what is it? Customer support. Your VAs do all that answering the phone, or
yes.
how
They,
does
they, they, they would answer the phone. They would do the emails, like with the phones and shit. Really, if you
uh
have the phones and shit, it's really on some higher ticket level shit where you got products like furniture. You're gonna need constant phone support, because with furniture and shit, furniture can go bad. Furniture can break. A lot of furniture just worth a pussy shit. So if you got like customer service VAs, and also you got a supplier where you can get the furniture for 300 and sell it for 1200 each, it wouldn't really matter if the shit break, and you gotta pay out of your pocket because you managed to get 1200 off of some shit that you bought for 300. So if another 300 that you need to put in, you can be able to do that easily. Send they shit, they get their product. The customer is happy.
gotcha.
So that's why you would sell the shit at a higher premium type of price.
Gotcha. So, do you like
Real
selling
Deal Financial, I'm about to create an Amazon seller account. You recommend individual or a monthly $40 professional account? Well, if you get the professional account, you got somebody that's working on it actively. Well, you got somebody that's working that I recommend working on it actively. So yeah, the $40 is recommended. you sell your shit, you know, people will buy. Because really, with Amazon, they got products that you didn't wouldn't even know that still would be selling. Because I got products that's like literally summer water sports shit. And I could tell most of the customers is either from Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, something that's below the Mason-Dixie belt, where they're still trying to be able to buy water sport products. And that's because that a lot of people got their pools and shit, and they just swimming and playing their pools,
Yes, sir.
not really giving a fuck. So that's where you come in as the seller and position yourself. Figure out what's in demand. Like water sports is still in demand in specific areas in the country, but right here in California and shit, it's getting kind of chilly. Like right now, the shit is chilly. The shit
What
is
part of
not
California? What part of California you in?
Studio City, so that's literally near Beverly Hills, West Hollywood type shit.
Oh, nice, nice. I wanna get down
You
there.
want nah. I'm trying to get to Miami, Florida and shit, cause the shit is done. California is something where you visit, not
Yeah,
necessarily.
that's what I'm doing. I just want to visit. I'm not trying to stay down there. It's a blue state, man.
'Cause
I'm good.
the taxes is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm Gucci, man.
The taxes is insane. Like I got a consultant that's in New York and shit. And you got to deal with the ridiculous taxes there, but it's something where you visit, not necessarily where you lay your head at every single
Oh
day.
no, it's like a bowl down there. Like, cause I'm into paint, and every time like I look at a paint product, they make different products for California, and I never knew why until I researched it. You guys stay in like a bowl, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All that emissions and all that stuff. You guys just it's a time bomb and earthquakes. I couldn't stay there. I'll just visit. I like the West Coast. I like Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii. Hawaii is nice.
Well, Hawaii is more West Coast than Cali, so you
Yeah, it's
dealing with shit damn
all
near the age. You're more closer to the Asian shit than
yeah.
really anything, because Hawaii is beautiful. Really, to be honest, man,
Hello.
do your thing with the ladies and shit, but you really get to the money, enjoy yourself. You
Yeah.
know, the West
That's
Coast is something for fun. It's not
nah.
necessarily for something for for full and full
You've been
uh
to
full time type of living.
so you've
Yeah,
been
what
to
happened?
Miami. You've been to Miami,
Yes, yes,
and you've been to up North Florida as well.
yes.
Like what
So
part of
I'm
North Florida?
Fort Myers.
Oh, okay. See, yeah, that's way different. Yeah, but that's kind of like west, northwest. Not really west, like north. Because when I thought you said north, I thought you were like um speaking of like St. Augustine or Tallahassee or Pensacola, something like that.
Yeah, because in the West Coast is always gonna be fun. People always be like, "Yo, y'all the West Coast, y'all the." It's because they're visiting, not necessarily because they're living it full time.
Mm,
Because when motherfuckers get it for the full time, then that's when you got to deal with the bullshit politics where motherfuckers want to tax you to death. Motherfuckers want to be able to get some of your monies to your pocket. Because really a lot of companies is leaving, like Tesla and Uber. They're leaving California.
mm.
That's because of the taxes. So California is not pro business. That's why I say Florida would be the best bet because it's pro business.
But
So
Florida's expensive, man.
Florida's expensive, but at least you have the no state taxes and shit. Because California's expensive, but you gotta pay the most in taxes.
Man, that's crazy. California and New York, all the number one destinations in the U.S. Cali, New York. Hopefully not Florida. Hopefully we stay like this. So
Yeah,
hey,
man.
let me another question I want to ask. How about you do any business with the cannabis business? Like any business ventures with that?
Mm, not physically directly. A lot of this shit I invest in the weed stocks. Now, that's
Oh,
something
how
I
was
do.
that? How was that?
It, it, it was it was good for a while it lasted because
Okay,
when
okay.
when it comes to weed and shit,
Yeah.
America is behind when it comes to legalizing. Like in California, it's legalized. In Canada, it's legalized. But you need to have it where nationwide, where people from Iowa can buy their shit openly and freely. You ain't gotta worry about it still being heavily penalized with a heavy hand approach. Because
Yeah.
California, the shit is legalized, but not everybody's vindicated in California, and nationwide, it's not legalized. And motherfuckers ain't fully vindicated. So when it comes to that, they do have grant programs like in Oakland. They was giving out a form of reparations where they was because you heard of Freeway Ricky Ross, right? From
Right,
Vlad
right,
TV.
right. Yeah, yes. I paid attention to his what he's
Yeah,
trying to do.
he got the grant. He
Yeah, I
got a
know.
grant in Oakland from the weed collectors and shit. So he in the game. He was from the game, so he would know how to flip it.
Yeah, I know. He back.
Optimal.
He back, man. I like he to me he real intelligent, man.
He's
Cause if you
intelligent, man.
yeah,
He's
cause
intelligent, man. Cause I wouldn't necessarily not agree, but I respect the
yeah,
business hustle.
no, it's see the thing is he just had a product. If you listen to his interviews, he just had a product and bruh, that's all he had, like basically, but he made $1 million, bro. Like that's crazy. And like he said, if you pay attention to some of his interviews, he said, man, it's just about like he just had the wrong upbringings, man, and all that.
Yeah. I agree.
You know,
Cause I don't get overly emotional when it comes to shit like that. Cause
yeah,
to
man.
be honest, because really, I would just say if you're gonna do that, at least try to transition to go legit.
Hey,
Don't
that's
fall in love because there's a
it's
YouTuber of Mr. Research and shit, and he was part of the game, but he managed to go legit where he's in medical billing, getting to the money, doing what he doing and living life, man. Carefree, smiling, always smiling and shit, getting to the money. But he was part of the game, and he would say that Freeway Rick, he just had a how can I say a fucked up convenience.
what?
Convenient that he can make up money, but fucked up how he was getting to the money, but federal came in because really Freeway Rick, he has the ability to be able to do it again. So when he gets his little shit from Oakland, and he can be able to sell medical weed and shit, he'll get to the money.
Oh
He'll,
yeah,
he'll get to the money because really the aspects of business is the four P's. Your product, your price, your placement is your distribution. That's where most of the dope dealers understand is the placement, the distribution, how to get it, how to flip it, and your promotion. How are you going to promote the product? What's your marketing scheme? How are you going to be able to get to a X number of people at X number of days?
see, to me, the hardest obstacle is the price. Once you can get the best price, it's like it's easy to make money. Everything
Yeah,
else is set in place to me.
yeah, it is easy to make money because really, people
You,
get prices because Jeezy, Mr. 17.5, Mr. 17.5, like yeah,
oh man,
I get mine for 17, you get yours for 22. It's really
it's
a X number price type shit.
yeah, it's crazy, man. People just buy off of price. Like it's not even about quality sometimes, man. It's more about price.
It's
Like
price. It's
like
price.
it's price beats everything. Price,
It's
man.
price because people will because people will do the marketing spin. So my shit is the highest. They'll hype the shit up to be able to get you to buy, but it's not necessarily something that's concrete. Oh
That's
man, my
nuts.
man Sal pretty much said that his pops was in the read that comment.
Let me see.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
This is too many stories, man. Can you read it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, my pops should have went legit, but it took a late. The day of them people kicking in the door came in. See,
See, that's what you can't account for.
see, that's why I respect your hustle, Wes. You know, you flipping cars, fixing and flipping, be able to get it off on an X number date. You know, you got inventory, but you ready to sell, and people buy because you know used cars is always going to be on deck
Oh yeah.
because not
You can
everybody can afford to. And a lot of people get rejected with car dealerships because you know car dealerships be having that if your credit ain't straight,
it,
we ain't selling it to you.
man, man, I have a guy, right? I have a friend of mine. He buys car under my out of my license, right? And he just buy like the nicer cars, like Maseratis and Bentleys and stuff, but he buys them rebuilt, so it's not as expensive. What he does is he fixes them up and he sells them. So he has a clientele where these are, like guys that play on the Orlando Magic, or bench guys, got guys on the practice squad. These guys have a lot of money, but they have bad credit, but they probably messed their credit while they were in college or whatever. And this is his market, right? So he sells it, and what he does is he gets the down payment of what he pays for the car. So he's buying, like, I'll give you a real example. He purchased a Maserati, right? A
Hmm.
2014
Hmm.
Maserati, the two-door Maserati. It was hit, crashed, whatever. He purchased it for about, let's just say, 8,000, which is real cheap in my opinion, right? He's gonna sell that. He's gonna get the deposit for that same amount that he paid for that car, so he don't lose. So he'll end up selling the car for probably like 30,000. And these guys buy these cars from him, man. And sometimes they'll default on the payment, and then he'll have like contracts or whatever, and then he'll just come repo the car and resell the car. And he's making like tons of money, man. He's doing
What?
that with Airbnb and all that good stuff.
What? Well, yeah, you see, those are dudes that's making plays. Because if you can get it for 8, flip it for 30, and still snatch it right back when they don't make the payments, that's pretty much like
Yeah,
uh,
man, that's sweet,
all,
man.
all angles covered. It's really all angles covered.
But here's the but though. It's real stressful because I used to dabble into that. And man, when you got your cars out there like that, man, and you're dependent on that money to come in, and they stop making the payment and you don't know where your car is at, like, man, it's a scary feeling, man. Because
It's a
that's
scary feeling because it shows instability when it comes to certain
exact
people. That's why a lot of the dealerships be on some shit where if your credit ain't
exactly.
on point, that we ain't necessarily selling. You can have the cash on hand, but we ain't necessarily selling to you because you know a lot of people will have cash on hand today and have zero tomorrow.
You just get a GPS, two GPSs, a GPS that has a shut off switch to the starter. So if they miss a payment or they're late or whatever, you just boom, you know, disable it, and that'll allow you to just send a tow to recover the car, or you recover the car and you resell the car. It just take, like, by law in Florida, it just take a few days so you can resell the
Okay,
car.
okay. You see, your law is more friendly when it comes to those situations. 'Cause here, it would take a month, 2 months, and shit. The
Oh
turnover rate
no!
would
Oh
be long.
oh no!
The turnover rate would be long, so you got it easy. See, like I said, man, Florida is pro business and shit. It can be filled with
Oh
dumbass rednecks, but it's pro business at the end of the day.
yeah. Man, I love Florida, man. Florida has its ups and its downs. Don't get me wrong, it's a real, how man said, like, you just got to come out here, man. It's different, but if you have a business, the economy is. If you're in the right spot, like you said, product placement, What's the other two P's?
Product
Uh,
placement, promotion, uh,
oh,
price.
and that's another thing. Promotion. That's another obstacle as well. I forgot about that. That promotions,
Because really,
cause man,
promotion is the biggest obstacle. Because a lot of people
yeah,
with this stuff, their business and don't have no marketing set up. They got the
exactly,
product ready
man.
on hand.
Yeah. No, you're right, man. The promote that's an aspect that nobody like just like go into, but the promotion is big because if nobody know about the product, nobody's gonna buy the product. And the product and people buy once they see the product all the time. That's what I noticed.
Yeah, man. Because when it comes to scenarios like that and shit, that's funny. Even my man said New York. I'm telling you, man, California and New York is like synonymous. Whatever New York does, California follows at the end. It's crazy, but yeah, man. In California, man, it'd be 1 to 2 months before you could sell it. In Florida, it'd be a couple of days, probably 30 days and shit. Because I was watching that shit. I don't know what it was called, but it was on True TV. It was South Beach Toe. Yeah, I don't know if you heard of that shit
Yeah,
or you remember that shit.
I
I don't
heard
know
of
if you heard
that.
of it or remember it, but it
No,
had
I
some
I
shit where
heard it.
motherfuckers was getting some shit. You know, they was towing like the top line of the cars. They got Benzes, Beamers, Ferraris, Rolls Royces and shit. And they was just towing that shit and getting rid of it like 12, 14 days.
Yeah, I think when you tow it, it's about 14 days.
14. Okay.
But
Okay.
when you repo, it's less. Yeah, if you repo it, it's between like 4 to 7 days.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely have to be able to get with you and piece up at least 200 to 600, probably $1,000 on some shit. You know, I'll put some money in with you. You know, do some business,
Oh, a
whatever you can
thousand.
do with it,
Oh,
flip it.
a thousand, man. A thousand, you'll be surprised. A thousand, you could probably get like $500 a month. You don't know about the rental game?
Well, I know about business in general, but nah, that
Okay,
ain't that
yeah.
ain't the car thing ain't necessarily my forte.
Okay, cool. No, I understand. It's more, yeah, you're master. You're a master at the Amazon, man, which is another, like you said, is $1 billion industry. It's just different industries, man. You just got to pick which industry, and then just master an industry and just dabble in. Have little businesses and little stores. That's what I plan on doing. Have little stores here and there on online, just making that passive income.
Yeah, man, because with me personally and shit, I'm willing to be able to do business with other dudes because people are willing to do business with me. So
Exactly.
people
Exactly.
people put trust in me. So I put trust in people back. And for one thing, Wes, you gave donations and shit without even me looking. I woke up and shit, and I got a big ass donation from you. So really, you already earned my trust when it comes to this shit, man. So piecing up
Nah,
some
man.
money where I get some college, because really the college grants and shit is gonna be cheap because I ain't gotta all these expenses, and plus I got good grades and shit, so I get the biggest grants here in California. So I'll put 1,000 in.
Gotcha. Nah, man, it's no
See
worries.
see
But
what
look,
you can do. See what you
I
can do with it. Flip it.
got you, man. I got you. And man, it's all love, man. I plan on donating more super chats or whatever. Hey, that's another question I asked. Why don't you have like a super chat
I'm
like
not
icon?
monetized. I'm not
Oh, you
monetized, brother.
oh
So
you
that's
getting
that's why I do
monetized.
the cash app because I'm not monetized. My shit is not. They say my content is not kid friendly, even though I talk about business all day. I don't really get into the ratchet shit. That's why my numbers ain't necessarily super up. But
Okay,
they ain't
got you.
monetized me because they say I don't know. They say I use the f bombs too many times in my
Oh,
streams, but that's why you don't see the super chat. So if I had a super chat, man, I would have been put it on. But your boy
okay.
ain't monetized. Your boy ain't working on that. So whatever, cause you got my cash app, brother. So
I got
I
you,
I
man. I
I ain't
got you.
really.
I
I
got
ain't
you.
really, I ain't really tripping on that, man. Wes, you
I
you my guy and everything. Whatever the information I get, you be the first person to get it. The
Of
same
course,
thing with my
man.
consultations, man. Because people that tune in with me, they really rock with me. So I ain't got no complaints, man.
Nah, you Gucci, man. You good. You good peoples, man. You gotta, and you're intelligent. So continue putting the information out there, man, because there's a lot of people that's like just waiting for that information, and you just spark a little light bulb.
Yeah, man. Because with me and everything, I'm like, I'm more like the motivating type of person, man. Because I know a lot of people, they have the brain for it, they have the mind for it, but they ain't necessarily motivated. Cause
Exactly,
I
man.
see a lot of people
Exactly.
with low spirit, man. Cause I see a lot of people that's walking around that I know that's low spirit.
Man, that's why, like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I love tipping, bro. Like, I'm like, man, people just should just be happy. Like, when I send you some of that, like, super chats or the cash app, it's just how I just be real grateful, and that's how I wake up. So I just the first thing that comes to me, I just you guys probably I'll just look at a YouTube the day before, and then it's just me just giving just giving thanks, man. Because I'm so grateful, man. I'm grateful for just everything.
Yeah, man. Cause me personally, dog, I don't brawl about people. Like I believe in people. Because really, I'm just here to be able to motivate people to get to the money, man. Because there's a lot of people that have to deal with negative energy. They don't have necessarily people that be able to say, yo, you may be down today, but the sun shine on a dog's ass. A dog is shine on, the sun shine on a dog's ass if you know, around that clock, man. So it's about getting to, it's about getting to the money. You got hurdles that people may go through, and it's really about getting to the money, man. Because you know,
It is.
there's
It
people
is.
that's because
What? But
yeah,
look, it's more to like get into the money. It's about like having getting to the money, but freeing up your time. You supposed to be focused on the more important stuff, the big money. You know, it's about getting money, but your time you got to be focused on getting the big money. If it makes sense.
yeah, yeah, man. Because like with the shit that I'm doing, like in 2021, like 2020, I was getting to the sales. I got sales. I'm grateful. But in 2021, it's about knocking out the college. By 2027, I'll have my bachelor's. So that's where I'll be able to
Nice, nice, nice,
be
nice.
able to do the college shit, and also in a good uh, major when it comes to real estate management, because real estate is always going to be here. You know, real estate is always going to be here. Plus the information I can be able to leverage where I know X amount is the third. Plus I have practical information where I made money on real estate. So when it comes to flipping houses, flipping cars, your boy's going to be on it, and people like you and everything
Oh, nice, man.
that come through and everything, it makes a tag team because people will always say about uh economics, brothers be able to chop it down with each other and build some type of trust level. Cool. But let's put it into play though, because at the end of the day, it's literally all talk.
Oh yeah, oh
But
yeah.
there's dudes that be able to reach out, and I reach out to them, and they manage to get some sales going, and they want to be able to see how they can scale up. And that's where I be able to come in, and they be able to call me. We be able to create a game plan because a person could go in it and do this shit all by himself, but where somebody has how the mafia would say, a conciliary. Somebody that helps advise, the right hand man, the don.
Right.
Because everybody that comes to my panel, man, they're a don. Any woman that comes in, because I got female panel people that's females that come on it and
Okay.
capitalize as well. And, they're don as well. But when it comes to the men, they're don as well. They need a right hand man to be able to put them in the right path, and that's what I do. So
Gotcha.
that's why when it comes to business and shit, there's opportunities to be made. Like right now, I got my money in crypto actively, and
Oh,
I'm about to put some more money in December, January, March. No, January, February, March, April. I'm gonna keep on putting little money here and there because the coins that I picked and shit, they potentially can pop, and that's will be my next live stream as well. So that'll be like the crypto live stream. Like right now, it's a late live stream. So
let me ask
the
you a
crypto
question.
markets, yeah,
Not to go into debt, right? So when you say crypto, you invest in all cryptocurrencies and not Bitcoin. Can you just dabble into that a little bit? Because
yeah, you can dabble. You can easily dabble because the coins that I got is under 10 cents, under 20 cents. Because Cardano is really the coin that I'm really locked in. Like you got coins that's 61 cents now, but at a time they was at $100 a coin.
so do you look at graphs? How do you do your
I look at
forecasting?
charts. I look at charts. I look at news, but I look at shit that was on point in 2017 that's still low right now because Bitcoin is literally the
Oh,
only thing running. Because Bitcoin Diamond is 61 cents now, but at its highest it was $100. So I'm putting my money on something that's 61 cents. 61 cents is 61
six,
cents.
yeah, 61 cents is 61 cent. Like, yeah, you're right,
You can buy, you can literally buy one every month and don't
man.
even have to worry about it and just
So
sit on it when it gets
so
to $5, $10.
so let me ask you a question. So
Yes, sir.
are those Bitcoins like dependent on Bitcoin itself?
Yeah, in a way it is because Bitcoin is going to keep on running because you have people from Bank of America, JP Morgan, you have literally the big banks putting their money in cryptos, and those are going to be the people that's going to overweigh regular average Joes like you and me putting money into it.
Okay. Okay.
So really, really to be honest, man, when it comes to the crypto markets, people that have their money in Litecoin, uh, Ethereum, Cardano, NIM, I really got a whole laundry list full of cryptos and shit, but when it comes to Cardano specifically, it's 17 cents. It could potentially dollar. Ripple right now is like 64 cents, and it could be like $5. So really, people that got 64 in it, that put in Ripple, $64 in Ripple, they could potentially get $500 in next year because it's gonna rise up because you got banks putting money in crypto, you got multimillionaires putting money in crypto. You got
Man,
countries like Russia recognizing Bitcoin as currency.
man, you gonna make me a believer. I can't wait for that stream, man, because I was anti crypto,
You could
but
be anti, because don't
no,
get me wrong.
no, no. I'm open
You can.
minded though. I'm open minded. You just gotta give me the like. I just want to know what because I'm not. I really didn't go deep into it. You feel me?
Well,
So
it would have been best for you not to go deep in it, because if you would have went deep in it in 2017 when it was like 18, 19,000, then it crumbled and shit, then that would have been the time to be anti. Really, the time to be pro was something way later than you and me. That was when crypto Bitcoins was at $5 each. Super cheap, where it was literally cheap for the everyday person to just say, "All right, get your ass in
so
crypto."
so you basically buy the 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 the,
I
the
buy the smaller
cryptocurrency.
coins.
Yeah, like the penny bit
It's like penny
pennies.
stocks.
Yeah,
It's
basically,
like penny
yeah.
stocks, bro.
Yeah,
It's like
okay.
pennies.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm into that, man. Like, I just want to learn this, like how people get money, man. Cause man, there was a lot of people that was just screaming when Bitcoin went up.
Well, a lot of people that was
They cashed
I don't
out,
know,
man.
2017 and 2018, that time cycle, it was really people that was putting in the whole house into it. Cause I know people that was taking out loans to put
Oh
money
wow.
into some bitcoins, and they got their shit crumbled in 17. But if they kept their shit in the crypto markets, right now they'll be up big. Cause it,
Yeah,
Bitcoin to reach an all-time high today.
yeah. That's why it's called investing. Cause most people put money in just to take it out real quick. Investing is like long term.
It's a long term, but you gotta be focused on other shit. That's where having income where you can
Yeah,
be able to put some money here and don't really have to worry about it. That's where it's key.
exactly,
Because
exactly.
when you gotta really look at the money and like, if this don't work, I don't know what to do. That's a bad situation. That's why I tell dudes to get to active investment, active type of money when it comes to creating your own dropshipping store, Amazon store, even digital marketing. Because a lot of dudes took advantage of the fact that the dudes that I connected with, they can be able to use their services for $175, but sell it to a corporate entity that got big bread for $2,000 a month. So really, they just paid the people that I connected with them $175 and just charge the services to a corporation for $2,000 a month, and eating well.
Wow, man. Because
So it's
I was thinking about doing that. That's crazy that people doing that and making
yeah,
money.
man,
That's
yeah, man.
beautiful, man.
Because really businesses, man, it's not something that a number that they can engage in. Because if you say $2,000 a month, they'd be like, okay, cool. Because I know they would say, I know a business that would charge $10,000 a month
Just
off
to
the
bring
rip.
traffic.
Yes.
That is amazing, crazy. Because this
So
guy,
that's why my consultations is really uh fit for the average Joe. That's why my consultation would be fit for the average Joe, because
oh yeah,
I would be charging 175 to 220 a
oh
client,
yeah,
but
oh
they can be
yeah.
able to leverage the shit where they sell it to somebody else for 2 G's, 3 G's, a restaurant, specific business. Anything that involves with marketing, they can be able to sell it to the other person or utilize for themselves for their own business
Oh yeah.
and just keep the profits to themselves on some hungry nigga shit.
So ruthless.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's how all men should think. Just look out for the brothers, like your brother, for real.
Yeah,
People
man.
that
Cause
really care about you,
yeah,
and
man.
vice
Cause
versa.
with me personally, man, I can possibly know zero people. I can possibly know zero people, but there's 15 dudes that actually paid out a way, got involved with the consultations business, and actually actively taken and got some sales. Those are my strong 300. Those are the dudes that I want in the future to be able to say, okay, I help you get money. Let's come together and be able to piece up money and figure out what asset we can take on next. Cause it's really on us, man. Ain't no old niggas gonna save us. Ain't no government gonna save us, man. It's really on the people that got it, that still got some twos and fews in their hands, and say, okay, it's time to be able to flip it bigger, leverage it, put into something bigger. Because really, the franchises and shit is the ones that I'm looking at that
Well,
has
which
stable
one?
income. It really can be anything that's a burger joint, fast food.
Man,
Uh,
I'm looking into like, all right, two in general. No, three. Little Caesars, right?
that's clutch.
Yeah, that's clutch, man. That's real
Yeah,
clutch.
that's
And
clutch because the $5 pizzas and shit. People. Because here in Cali, man, I remember I went to house parties and shit, and like you got
yeah.
40 motherfuckers buying pizzas and shit.
Oh no, I know. Cause I'm up here in Central Florida, right? And there's a school by the name of University of Central Florida.
Oh yeah,
Man,
UFC.
yeah, I was like I left school, but I got my AA and everything from like Miami Dade College, community college, and then I went up here to Central Florida for University of Central Florida, took some classes. So I was like, man, that's like one of the third largest school in America. If you look it up, it's about like 60, probably like 68,000 students.
Yeah, the shit is large though. The shit is
Yeah,
large.
man. Yeah, but
Your boy will be at the University of U. I'll be at the U.
oh no,
Your boy will be at the U.
that's my
So
school, man. I love that school. That's a nice school. I love that school. But you'll have a lot of connects, man. It's all about when you go to school. It's all about like friendships and connections, and it's all about who knows you, man. Like real talk.
yeah, man.
So,
Because if I'm gonna be at the U and shit, I want to be the party promoter. Because that's really how you connect and network with
oh yeah,
people.
oh yeah,
That's really how Puffy, how Diddy got this shit going, being literally a party promoter. So I just do that shit and try to connect with as many people as possible. Cause I know I ain't the only motherfucker that's on about some business shit. That's why I don't fancy myself as the smartest motherfucker. I'm just a person in my coast that's focused on business. That's all. I
Oh
know there's
man.
people in the East Coast that's focused on getting to the money and shit, getting to these enchiladas and shit. So
Hey, big goals, man. Not
my boy,
everybody's
he
ambitious.
talking about my boy talking about going to HBCU.
Well, which ain't a bad idea. Some of them HBCUs got some good programs,
Pretty
man.
much, they give the HBCUs all the goodies and shit, but you know, I don't know, man. I'm going to the U because you got the type of chicks that
No,
I
that's
want.
it,
I
man.
want the Cuban,
You gotta throw
the
you gotta
Puerto
throw the
Ricans,
muse
and
up, man.
the Argentinians,
You
Brazilians. But definitely the chicks is on point. Plus the connections, because you got the big Cuban money coming in. You got the people. You got the
you gotta
exotic real
learn
estate.
Spanish. You gotta
No
learn
problem.
Spanish, bro.
That's no issue. That's really no issue.
Okay, cool. So
I
you
know how
you
to
should
roll my
have no
R's and all
problem.
that shit.
You'll be all right, man. You gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it down there.
So because really, at the end of the day, Central Florida to South Florida and shit, I'll be able to take that trip where you at. We be able to exchange business, and anybody that's in Florida or transition to Florida, man,
Yeah,
be
man.
able to contact and link up, man. Because really, my panel is about opening up more business opportunities for me and you, for real, for real. Because at the
Oh
end of the
man.
day, it's about states that ain't taxing people to death. Like here in California, even Nevada. Nevada got no state tax, but they're trying to tax people now. So, it's situations where people just got to make the transition, make the move, focus about business, focus about increasing their information level, not being complacent. It's really, you cash flow this shit, but you focus on your next transition. It's really passing the baton to the next exchange of business, the next rate of exchange of business, because you go into the DR and shit and focus on what you doing. You know, you got you got your eyes on the prize and shit, because people that go to Punta Cana, pretty much
Sasua.
Sasua and shit. Any type of bar, restaurant, you're gonna get some money. You're gonna get American money as well.
Exactly. Non-tax.
Non-tax situation.
Whatever I tell the government, I'm making based on how I funnel the money.
Well, really, the situation is based on the ratings exchange, because you get a lot of DR money, you get a lot of
bruh,
American money.
bruh, like it's crazy, man. That's all I'm letting you know. It's crazy. Like these guys over there, like look, I seen Bentleys down there, bro.
Oh
That's all
yeah,
I'm letting you know.
motherfuckers doing it big there.
Yeah, I was shocked. I'm like, Dominican, that's a third world country, bro. Like I seen Bentleys, like I was in Miami Beach. I seen, man, AMGs. I'm like, wow, that was amazing,
But
amazing
that
sight to
shows
see.
money. That shows money.
Exactly, and
That
that's
that that
what American, Canadians, and all the tourists like.
really Canadians. I notice. I notice a lot of the Canadians coming down there.
Yeah, I
Cause,
noticed a lot of them down there too, man.
'cause it's really not American. Well, if it is American, it's people from the NYC. You know,
Oh man, they like them cats. But it was all love though, man. Everybody was spending money. That's what I like. It's a good economy in the tourist spots. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's happy. Everybody's like, you have some cats that's retired, just spending money.
yeah, man. Because it's really, the opportunity is there. It's about lining up business, and that's why I'm always focused on networking with dudes. Because as soon as I get my refi check, I'm pretty much gonna use the house money to put some money into you and to be able to see how it goes.
Look, man, sure you're
Cause you
not.
put money in me. You put money in me,
Look,
Wes. So I'm
man,
willing to put money
that's
as well.
yeah, that's nothing, man. That's just like it was good information, and I needed that information, because it's gonna help me forward. It was a good investment, man. It's like to me when I spend money for like education, it's not really me spending money. It's just okay. I gotta just give you this money so I can get the knowledge. You get me? So, man, that the resources are like golden, man.
Yeah, man. Cause at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's about getting the information, understanding what you don't know. Cause I'm always researching on what I don't know. That's why
Right.
I'm literally leveraging the college grants and shit. Cause really, with college and shit, it's technically free money for
It is.
shit that
It
I
is.
already know.
It
At
is.
the end of the day, I'll just finish with a piece of paper. That's all.
Yeah, it is, man. That's how
I'll
I got my
finish with a
car.
piece of paper. I'll finish with a piece of paper. I'll leverage the money. I'm a hustler, so I'll flip it. You know, because at the end, doing the numbers and shit, I get $4,000 a semester and shit. 3 semesters, $12,000, leverage that easily with the money I already get on a yearly basis by itself before college. So I'll be straight.
Right,
I'll be
man.
straight. So, I just put money into you. I put money in the shit that I already know. I would say, if I would have had like $4,000, I would have just put 1,000 into you, 1,000 into my cryptos, and 2,000 into my e-commerce business, and pretty much just flip it like that.
Gotcha.
That's
Gotcha.
pretty much how to budget in my money when it comes to business.
So on a percentage basis, right? Your all right, going to back to your marketing. Your
Uh,
marketing, what's your marketing budget? Like 60% of your total budget or 40%?
40,
40?
roughly 40.
Okay, 40. Okay. That's a real good number. If that's
40.
your at that you
If
don't
I if
try to
I'm
go,
doing tick
you don't go above that?
if I do go above, it's pretty much just me trying to make up for what I did lost. Say if I didn't get what I thought I would raise it up from 40 to 60. But it's roughly about 40. Cause really, I
So
got teams of people that's doing the shit for me, so they ain't necessarily gonna go over the budget.
got you, got you, got you, got you, got you. But like, how do you metric your like your goals and stuff? Like, do you go on past data?
I, well, that's really the only thing I can go by off is past data, but I do try to set it on an X amount of emails that I can get. Those
Okay,
emails show new subscribers, sales that shows of new customers that's being converted into traffic. Plus, I would go by off of how many times that people has clicked on my website. So people that clicked on my website, it shows active people on it. So if I can't catch them today, I'll catch them on the future. That's with my Shopify stores, but with Amazon and shit, it's pretty much people see it and buy, see it and buy, see it and buy.
got you. So it's just about so
Because with
you said
Amazon has already has the trust. With my Shopify store, it's pretty much, excuse me, it's pretty much me trying to cultivate trust off of a Shopify store, off of the first glance, not necessarily because really with Amazon has the trust. That's why I say with dudes when they say Shopify or Amazon, I would say both. Because Amazon, you get the free traffic and the trust. With Shopify, you get your own brand and you get your own data that you can keep. Because with Amazon, you don't keep the emails.
so with Amazon, do they give you a star rating?
Yeah,
So it's based on shipping with the star rating, or it's just based on the product that you're selling.
shipping. I would say shipping.
Oh man,
I would say
so
because really with Amazon, it is shipping based. So whatever your supplier can be able to do, or say if you could buy in bulk and just send it to Amazon, that'd be literally the best. Because
oh, so
that's
that's
fulfilled by Amazon. That's literally the fulfilled by Amazon. So say if you got $1,000 and you can be able to find a product that's $1, $2 that you can sell for 20, $40, and you win it. no matter what product it is. So it's based on the shipping.
Gotcha.
But West,
Yeah,
it was nothing
yeah,
but a pleasure, man. You know your
yeah,
boy
man.
been drinking, so I'm about to get
Yeah,
on the
no,
treadmill.
no, it's cool, man, because I'm about to call it a night. But it was a pleasure as well, man. We'll
West,
catch
we
up.
need more live streams like this,
Oh,
bruh.
for sure, man, for sure. Whenever you do another one, man, just send me the link like you did today, man, and hopefully I can catch it. All
For
right,
sure,
but
man.
but you stay easy though, man. Appreciate the chit chat.
For sure, man. Salute to you, Wes. You
All
know,
right,
ain't nothing but love here, man. Ain't nothing but
all right,
love. But
all
salute to the
right, man.
chat, salute to the panel. You know, RDF, Real Deal Financial out.